Hi, such a day. Good to be alive, right? Whatever day it is, it's good to be alive. Whatever time of day, it's a good thing to be alive. We have a decision that we're making all the time. It is a decision that is concerning our next moments to either get up for the moment, how much energy to put in the moment, or not. And this is now. This is one's presence. In this instant of being, where are you leaning towards? What is your mind involved in? What are you thinking about? Which way do you want to go? Which way are you leaning? Locating one's being, one's consciousness on the planes of, on the floor of, on the foundation of one's being. One's being what? One's being alive and aware, just as a physical being or as a being of substance and sentience, just being at ease, allowing oneself to come into a state of calm, making that decision, pause and just let things be with all that you can bring and muster to the moment. Wonder, sigh, be in awe. By finding a comfortable posture focused on what's important, our tasks of awareness to improve, we have a lot on our plates just with this. All of the vitality of being. So many different kinds of vocations and work that people do, so many different kinds of activities that our cousins, our fellow Homo sapiens are involved in. So much going on with the success of technology. There's just so many different choices one can make. It is amazing. Pause and find your beginning, which is in your next breath, or your next pulse, or your next moment. It is in all of these. In your shimmering majesty, in the calmness beneath, allowing oneself to glow in peace and harmony, thankful that you are pulsing, that you have a sense of life, of energy, oscillating, vibrating, creating, sustaining inside of oneself. Ecstatic realization, finding, allowing, accepting oneself for whom we each are, a bundle of miracles. Being humble in the realization of how long it's taken for evolution to bring us to this point in time. Humbled before the magnitude of creation in its own way, in thinking of stars, solar systems, galaxies, creation. Do you know that the nearest galaxy to the Milky Way galaxy within which we reside is around 2 million light years away? Light years away. Light travels at the speed of 186,400 miles in 1 second. Almost 200,000 miles per second. In 1 day times 86,400 seconds, that's a lot of miles. And you add each day, it's a lot of days. the immensity of what we're talking about is just to be playful, just to be curious, but humbled. Before the immensity of creation is always a good thing to be humble. To be humble and to be open is what we're saying in the same. The words are synonymous. And to be full of compassion. One leads to the other. Empathy. One leads to the other. And it all begins in how we're going to treat this next moment. Are we looking forward to it? Or are we rejecting it in some way? Or thinking about what we're going to do? That's appropriate too. One needs to think. That's what our minds are for. That's what our brains do, is they store all of these events and ideas they can grasp onto to make a better decision. To do what? To exist, to thrive, to move ahead. We're here at this point of evaluating our next moment, and we see that we are coming to it quickly. Do we embrace it or do we deny it? Do we give up? Do we press ahead? There are a number of adjectives or adverbs that we can use to describe how we are culminating our move in each moment. If one makes the opportunity to thrive on your foundation, your recognition of all of creation, it's just a moment. Being comfortable and focused, paying attention to one's breath, one's breathing, from before it enters your lips and before it exits your lungs, following, learning to be more appreciative of just this one act. Following one's pulsing heart's beating rhythm. As you feel blood coursing through your veins, wherever you may feel it, yes? Blood, oxygen, carbon dioxide, feeling, allowing, accepting. A discussion like this, sometimes it's not so easy to have a discussion about one's physicality. Our societies have shrouded our physicality in all kinds of rules and regulations and taboos, changing all the time. But just look around. Look 1,000 years in the past. Look 100. Look 50. Look 20 years. See what people are dressing like today versus the way they did 100 years ago. Look at bathing suits, for instance. Thinking about what we are doing. Mankind rising slowly. Little steps at a time. Sometimes bigger steps, right? Technology. Being aware. Feeling one's shimmering majesty. Feeling inside of one's brain. What do you hear? What do you see? How many eyes do you have? How many ears? You begin to realize that there are then 4 inputs, not 2. You hear with both ears, and you see with both eyes. Again, do you think of this? Is this on your plate of recognizing what's going on in the universe, in and around you? Or you collect this information in your left and right cerebrums and homogenize it together, and you hear sound, which is a combination of sounds. Or you see, but it is a combination of both your left and your right eyes, vision, thinking about what's going on as you breathe, pulse, and acknowledge with a sense of humble recognition of the immensity of everything that we are aware of. And that's a lot. There is so much that we don't know, that we don't comprehend or understand at this point in our evolution. It is humbling. And being humbled can be awe-inspiring. Being humbled can be a sense of reverence, a sense of amazement. And this is the definition of awe. Being in awe. Being in awe is related to being in ecstasy. They are, again, more or less the same. One is in awe in their mind. Their body is awakened. Your feelings heightened and sensitive. Being in awe is a good way to be. Remembering. It's as simple as remembering to pause and celebrate. Taking a rest. Refreshing oneself. Refreshing one's batteries. Whatever it means. Whatever combination of things. In your uniqueness, what it means. Oh, thinking. Shimmer with your breath, with your pulse, with your shimmering harmony. Flow, flow. Be aware that you're glowing. Be aware that you're shining. Be aware your majesty of the immensity of creation of which we are a part. We are grateful for being a part. Namaste.